Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPLElmer. We're going to be going through my Uefa Matchday 16 team selection. But before we get into that, I'd like to thank you all guys for the continued support on the channel. It has really been amazing. We're nearing the end of the all fantasies in general, both the Premier League and the Uefa Fantasy, and the support has been amazing this season. And I'd like to once again thank all of you. But if you're new around here, if you're a regular viewer and you're ready to subscribe, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell, don't miss any content we have on the channel. Make sure you share, and of course, make sure you leave a like on the video as well. It really helps out the channel. I'm not wasting any much time. Let's get straight into it. So first, I'm going to start off on match day 15 team review. So how many points I managed to accumulate in match day 15. We scored 60 points and a small red arrow from 2017 to 2018, a small red arrow with only a -1 switch of placement, which is very interesting. So we had Chesney in goal, as usually considered 3 goals against Inter for 1 point. Kunde was subbed off pretty early on with an injury for 0 points, so maybe it might be time to move him on because I think he's going to miss the second leg. Bastoni with 4 points, I think mostly for ball recoveries, same as Saliba for ball recovery. No men's 8 points. I think for ball recoveries, he was very good in terms of that. Since he was not very much attacking, but he was there defending defending Saka, so 8 points. Hakimi, I think the same, 5 points for I think for the clean sheet. Ferran Torres, I think, got a goal for 7 points. Fundambele scored as well for 8 points. Yamal with an amazing goal as well, 7 points. And I think Rafinha with an assist for, I think 2 assists for 16 points. He was the captain, so maybe it's only 1 assist. Lautaro Martinez was subbed off at halftime with a hamstring injury, but reports say he might be there for the second leg. So we're going to have to wait and see. So it was on match day 15 team. Not bad points still. Aiming for top 2,000 finish. I hope we can be able to achieve that. On the bench, I think I had Saka and some other players. I can't quite remember, but I'm sure Saka was one of them who blanked. I think even Desire Obdue as well is also one of the players on the bench. And I think Courtois, because I didn't transfer him out since I didn't want to take a -4. But anyway, that was the team for match day 15, 60 points. Now let's look at what match day 16 has in store for us. So that's how my team is going to be looking like for match day 16. We're going starting off with the goalkeepers and the defenders. So this is the second leg of the semi-final. The first leg was very exciting. 3-3 in Barca versus Inter, and 1-0 win for PSG. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to plan out for the second leg. So we're going to be having Chesney in goal and Donnarumma. So this one I've gone for the pair of them. These are on different days, and I just think PSG are going to go through. So I've gone for Donnarumma, and also think I think Inter are going to go through surprisingly. So that's why I don't take a -4 to bring in songs that have chosen there. And of course, they do play on different days as well. When you have Hakimi and Mendes from PSG, that's the same. That's more of the same plays. Mendes, I don't think will be attacking a lot since he's going to be facing off with Saka. It's a little bit understandable why he's going to have a lot of ball recoveries. I'd expect Hakimi to be more going forward because he's facing Martinelli or sometimes Trossard. But they do look suspectable in the Hakimi side because Hakimi is more attacking, and Saka. Mendes had an easy time since Saka was always there. So it's going to be interesting how it's going to pan out. What I expect the game to end 0-0. That's my prediction for that game, and so PSG to go through. Yeah. Then you have Saliba against PSG. Just a clean sheet or maybe a cheeky header goal will be very much appreciated from Saliba. Then we have Bastoni and Dumfries finishing off the team, the Inter duo. I think Barcelona are missing some key players. They're missing Balde. They might be missing Lewandowski. They might be missing Kunde, which is a lot of the attacking players, especially Kunde and Balde. They bring so much defensive cover and attacking threat. So I think missing that and adding Lewandowski on top of that is going to be that's why they're going to be missing a lot of attacking power. But you still have Yamal and Rafinha. But the reason I've gone for Barcelona and Dumfries is they're defenders, yes, but they're very attacking. Dumfries did score a brace in the first leg, so that's why he's going to the team over Kunde, and I have a defensive cover Barcelona in Chesney. So I think I'm going to be covered for both of the teams. I did end 3-3, so I'm going to be more of attacking returns instead of clean sheet points for the defenders. So that's the defense, looks pretty solid. Now let's look at the midfield. So this is how the midfield is going to be looking like. Going to be having Rafinha, Yamal, and Ferran Torres, all from Barcelona, with still no news on Lewandowski and trust Ferran Torres to start up top again. And he did manage to score last time out, so I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to this front three is going to start again, and I hope they're going to be able to produce similar numbers against Inter. But I think it's going to be a more difficult fixture for them at the moment for them against Inter. But I'd expect maybe Rafinha and Yamal to be able to perform and take the game by the neck and be able to perform, especially Yamal, who looked very, very good in the first leg. Wow. Especially the first goal he scored was amazing. So, yeah, I think Yamal is just special, special talent. And I was going to be able to impress again against Inter. Then you have Kvaratskhelia in there. So I've transferred out Usman Dembele, who is reportedly going to miss out on match the 16, and I've gone for Kvaratskhelia in there, and I hope he's going to be able to perform. He did get an assist, I think, for the Osman Dembele goal, and he did look very sharp in the first half of the game, but the second half he faded away a bit. So they can have that similar performance in the first half. They're going to be playing against tired legs since PSG rotated the whole squad after the match against Strasbourg during the weekend, and Arsenal went out with their full team and still lost to Bournemouth, which is very, very funny. But yeah, so I hope for Australia can be able to perform against some tired legs in there. Then we have Saka against PSG. To be fair, Saka looked very, very good in the first leg, but managed to contain him a little bit in some parts of the game. But Saka did look very good. You could see Arsenal looking for him. He's a bright spark in the team. So if Saka doesn't perform, I don't think the team will perform. So all you can do is hope it is going to be able to perform in that fixture. But as the midfield looks full of goals and assists, I was going to be able to perform. So now let's look at the forward line. Okay, so now the forward line is going to be looking like, and we're having Due in there. I think, as I mentioned in my last video, the forwards in the Uefa Fantasy are very poor because Arsenal don't have forwards. Barcelona only have Lewandowski, who's fit to play. And then, of course, PSG have Gonzalo Ramos, but he doesn't start. Maybe this time he might start since Dembele is out. We'll have to wait and see for that. Then Inter have the most attackers in Thuram, Lauti, Taremi, and Correa, but they only start 2 out of those 4, and it's usually Thuram and Lauti. And Lauti is reportedly injured, but news are circulating that he might be fit for the match the 16. Maybe he might come off the bench. So with those news coming off the bench, that's why I've gone for Thuram. I transferred out Lauti for Thuram because I think Thuram is going to play the full 90 minutes, so that's why I've gone for him in there. Then you have Lewandowski finishing off the team because I think Lewandowski, I think, is going to play. Match the 16 pictures have come out that he's in training with the squad ahead of the match the 16 second leg fixture with Inter. That's why I've gone for him in there. And for as it comes to captaincy, I have no idea who I'm going to be captaining, so I'm going to go into that. So that's the team for match the 16. I've made 3 transfers, and transfers are Kunde to Dumfries, Ousmane Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and Lautaro to Ram. So that's the team for match the 16. I've managed to reach this far. Don't forget to leave and subscribe. Everyone down in the comments who you're going to be captaining for match day 16. If you want to check out my full team after the deadline, I will post it on my socials. All the links are down in the description. Make sure you go check them out. With that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.